Make you feel very, very old. It was exactly 11 years ago today that the Spice Girls made their first ever TV appearance. Where did they do it? Only here on GMTV, of course. There they all are, sporty, scary, posh, baby and Ginger, singing Wannabe down on the wharf beside the River Thames outside our studios. And let's have a look at this. Live shots this morning of the Fab Five in all their glory at Madame Tussauds. They're there now in their glory, looking older. There at Madame Tussauds because, of course, they're set to reunite. And they'll give us more details later today. First of all, though, let's take a trip down memory lane.
The Spice Girls and girl power were a worldwide phenomenon. They starred in their own film, released 3 albums, 10 singles and sold over 55 million records worldwide. They were the biggest pop act on the planet. But in May 1998, Geri Halliwell announced she was leaving. The band continued as a foursome until finally calling it a day at the beginning of 2001. Mel C duetted with Bryan Adams and clocked up several #1s, but sales of her second album were disappointing. She was dropped by her record company and started her own label in 2004, leading to hits across Europe. Emma's solo singing career has been consistent, with regular chart hits and a charity single for the BBC. She also appeared on Strictly Come Dancing, coming third. And while she may have appeared in 2 Bollywood films, it's her current project she's concentrating on, the birth of her baby with boyfriend Jay Jones. Mel B recorded her one and only solo #1 single while still in the Spice Girls, but that promising start was never repeated. She fought a highly public custody battle over her daughter Phoenix with ex-husband Jimmy Gulzar, and in April Melanie gave birth to baby angel Iris, whose father Eddie Murphy publicly denied paternity until a test proved otherwise. Geri's had the most successful solo career with 4 #1s and 3 albums. She became a UN representative and had high-profile liaisons with Chris Evans and Robbie Williams, released 2 yoga videos and was a judge on Popstars The Rivals. After giving birth to daughter Bluebell Madonna, she's now writing children's books. Victoria may have had little success with her music, but is unarguably the most famous ex-Spice. After marrying one of the world's best-known footballers, they became Brand Beckham, which was threatened after allegations of David's infidelity. Since then, she's concentrated on her boys and designing her fashion range. She's also becoming a reality TV star, documenting the Beckhams' move to LA.
Well, journalist Polly Graham is here. You must feel old this morning
I
as
do
well.
feel really old. I was there right from the beginning, running around after them. I was even an extra in the Spice World movie, Undercover, which brings back memories. Yeah.
Well, there's talk of that being re-released as well.
It was dreadful.
I know, but are we ready for this then now?
Well, I think we are, because Take That have done it, and they've proved that comebacks aren't sad. So I think the Spice Girls have thought, hey, let's do it. It's a sort of short tour, and they'll make 10 million each.
But it didn't work for All Saints, did it? It didn't work for E17. It didn't work for 5. I mean, All Saints probably the only other.
Spice Girls were a lot bigger than all of them,
but if you think about it, it's not guaranteed to work.
Well, I think it will, because everyone loves them. You know.
Well, the fact is, Polly, we've been talking about them for the last 11 years as well. So that proves the point that they're still newsworthy, they're still popular. We haven't talked about All Saints for the last 11 years. So.
Exactly. I mean, they've all still been working, and they've had the most sort of bizarre lives, as you can see from that film.
Well, you couldn't make up a story like that. Even
I've just written about them. Without them, I don't know what I've written about.
But why are they doing it then, do you think? And let's make it clear, I think this is a one-off thing. It's a greatest hits album and one tour. It's not the start of the Spice Girls going back on the road, releasing more albums, is it?
Well, I think Simon Fuller, who's Victoria Beckham's manager, has kind of set it up so it's a very attractive thing to do. It won't take much time. It will make them a lot of money, and the mood seems to be right. They've built up a lot of sort of enthusiasm about this. There's been so much hype. There's talk that they'll launch at the concert for Diana on Sunday. Lots of rumours about that, which would be a brilliant launch pad for them.
Yeah, and what about Emma? How's this all going to fit in with her schedule? Because her baby's due in, what, 2 months, is it?
It's 2 or 3 months, so it's not far. So that's going to be very interesting to see, because you can't get on planes, and they're talking about doing an American tour and in the Far East as well. So it's going to be very far-reaching. And
this is all taking place in the autumn, we think, don't we? In the lead up to Christmas, so big selling album, big selling tour.
Yes.
Christmas #1.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Are you going to go back undercover with them?
No, I think I'll be there at the front row going mad.
I know, it'll be something to behold, won't it? I'd love to see it, actually. You can take a trip back in time if you want. We've got all the history of the Spice Girls on the website.